This filter is on to something. I actually like it. But I hear a lot of people on TikTok talking about all types of stuff. And the main thing that everybody is talking about right now is the movie Sinners. And I made a video about it also. But a lot of people is getting Sammie character completely misconstrued. A lot of people think that Sammie sold his soul to the devil. But Sammie indeed did not sell his soul to the devil at all. Actually, it was the opposite. Actually, the devil wanted Sammie to sell his soul. The devil actually wanted Sammie because he knew that Sammie's gift and his true intentions with his gift was going to bring joy and life to the people. This is why Hammock really wanted Sammie. You understand what I'm saying? So, in the beginning of the movie, you see that Sammie's father is a pastor at a church. And he's telling Sammie, like, look, you got to give up this music because it's demonic. It's wicked. It's everything. You got to give it up. And Sammie is saying no, because living this life here with you, I have no life. I am dead. I don't have no reason to live. I don't want to be here. But every time when I pick up that guitar, it brings me joy. It brings me life. And people that hears me play, they get joy and they get life too. I'm bringing joy and life to people and a reason to live with my music. I'm not doing any harm. But his father is saying, give up the guitar. So his father then say, sometimes the devil comes home back to you. So as Sammie go on his trip, he realizes that he is around people that wants to bring joy as well. Everybody that Sammie is with wants to bring joy and love and life to the crowd, including him. Because mind you, Sam has a gift of music and it gives him life and he wants to spread life to others. So meanwhile, when Remick, whatever his name is, they come on earth and he see the two Ku Klux Klansmen, he takes them. But what y'all don't see is that when the three vampires walk up to the juke joint, they can see a house full of black people in fire. That's the part a lot of y'all is forgetting. These three vampires is seeing a whole building full of black people that is dancing in fire. That means that if these black people is dancing in fire, then that means that these black people, they cannot die either, because they are dancing in fire. When you in a fire, you burn up. And these are regular human beings. These are black people. These are regular black people. See, the vampires, they are now an entity, but you got regular black people that is in a building just singing and dancing and fire, and they're not even aware of who they are. They just think they just want to be free and wanting to dance. But at the same time, these three vampires that are watching these black people inside of this burning building be full of life and be full of joy and be full of laughter, listen to the music that is being played while they are dancing and singing full of life. They are listening to Sammie sing. So Sammie has the gift of life in him because he had it through his music. And while he was playing his gift of life, they was dancing in fire. So that means that not only do they have the gift to dance in fire, but they also have the gift to withstand the sun. So these black people are more powerful than what they even know. But Sammie has a major power so he can actually turn fire into life. So this is what the three vampires, well, this is what Remick wanted. Because if Remick can get a hold on to Sammie, then that means that Sammie can give life to the dead. This is why Remick really wanted Sammie. Sammie never sold his soul to the devil. The devil wanted Sammie because Sammie is able to bring life into the dead. Because remember, we are all dead in a sense. It's just that some of us can withstand the sun and some of us can't. So when Remick basically baptized Sammie in the water, because he got baptized in the water, the same prayer that Remick gave to Sammie in the water is the same prayer that his own father taught him. So Sammie has gotten into the awakening. Well, wait a minute. If this vampire, if the devil himself is putting me in this water and baptizing me with the same prayer that my own father is telling me that is demonic, then who is really demonic? Is my father demonic? Or is this vampire demonic? Because he knows the same prayer that I do. So who is really worshiping the devil here? Is my father worshiping the devil? Or is I'm worshiping the devil? Because I'm not doing nothing demonic. I'm only giving life to the people. I'm only shedding joy and life to the people. But why do the devil want me so much? So when Sammie got baptized in the water, it wasn't because Remick made Sammie into a vampire. Remy realized that it was nothing that he can do to Sammie because he's full of life. Even through the baptism, he's full of life. And if you know anything about spirituality, when you're full of life, when you got the gift of life in you, you can never die. You are forever young. So when Sammie went back to the church, he thought that with his experience, what he went through, that he would actually give music up. But when he went back to the church at the end, and when he walked in the church, his father said, give the music up. Let it go. So when Sammie realized that his father wants him to let it go too, the same thing the vampire want him to do also. So Sammie realizes that his father want him to do the same thing the vampire do, when the only thing Sammie want to do is give life, is give the gift of life and joy and peace, and be able to let go of all of your fears. Sammie has good intentions. He doesn't have bad intentions. The vampire wanted to use Sammie's gift for bad intentions. The father wanted Sammie to lose his gift because he wanted just to be able to say that I did that just for his ego and just for what he believed in. So it's more of ego with his father. And the father didn't want Sammie to win. His father wanted Sammie to lose in the battle of music. Because in his father's eyes, what he's doing is demonic. But in the devil's eyes, what he was doing, he was spraying life. So Sammie decided he want to do what he wants. He wants to spread life through his music. And he knows that through his travels, he is going to have to run into the devil, because the devil is aware of who he is, and he aware of who the devil is, because he knows the devil is trying to steal his gift of life. That's the reason why at the very end of the movie, he got in the car with his guitar in his hand, because he said, I'd rather go through hell with my gift and continue to give life than give it up and be a nobody and live in misery. This is why Sammie held this guitar to the very end, because he knew that he was spreading life to people that was full of death, and he knew that death wanted his gift to use it for what they wanted. And he basically just let go of Christianity, because he realized that Christianity was an entrapment to get him, to keep him away from his gift, and that is the gift of life. So Sammie never sold his soul to the devil. And this is why at the very end of the movie, Sammie was on the porch as a young man singing his favorite song, because he was given the gift of life, because he had full of life in him. Because if you have the gift of life, you never die. You stay young forever. This is why in now spirituality and now sense, we are like little children trying to play an adult. And at the end of the movie, Sam got everything that he wanted. He is full of life, singing music, his gift, his power to bring life. And he is going to forever live in life, because he had been walked with the devil. He had talked with the devil. He even got baptized with the devil. And at the end of the day, even though he got baptized and he had walked and sung and had hell with the devil, he still have his gift of life. And that's something that the devil couldn't take away. That's something that a lot of people didn't understand. That's why Sammie is my favorite character, because he had a great gift, and that was the gift of life.